To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and you're listening to a podcast that believes in dreams, that places trust in the magic of imagination, that is always the first star to the right, and where the light in the window is always on. Join as we discuss the views from Walt's apartment.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Walt's Apartment Live. It is the holiday season. The holiday season is upon us. Halloween's over. The election's over. It's time to move on to some more happy-go-lucky fun stuff because everyone loves the holidays. You do have that weird-ass freaking time right now in Disneyland, at least, where they're switching from Halloween to Christmas, which is very weird because you have pumpkins on one side of the street and wreath on the other side. So very, very different. We have fun.
It's the
show
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh my God, who's that? Who's that voice?
I don't know that voice.
Hello? Please introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, my name is Joey.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Thank you for inviting me to be on the show.
Little Joey, tell us about yourself.
Listen, wait a second. I need to address something. Lewis, some of us share the show out when we go live.
My name is Jeff. Sorry, that's just
So that's what we're doing over here, okay?
Lewis is not with us tonight. We do have the one, the only Mr. J Pity 23. Joey, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back.
I'm doing great. Long time no see. Glad to be back.
We have you for a while now, right?
You got me for a long while. Yes.
All right. How'd football season end up?
Not very good.
Right.
We didn't do too good. Everybody knows about the player that we had the injury for.
Yeah.
Bright side, he is doing good. He actually showed up to our last home game.
Oh, nice.
And the players loved it, and he got a great ovation. But still, still struggling. But
For sure. Is the GoFundMe still out there? Do you know?
It is.
If you guys want to look on Disney Universe podcast, there's a link on there for one of Joey's players had a severe accident at a game, and actually he lost part of his leg.
Yeah, due to the complications of the accident, he actually had his left knee amputated above his knee.
Oh,
and it's been a rough season because of that. It's been even rougher, but he's a good spirits and everything. So
he's a young kid, and he had a very bright future in athletics. Yeah. So if you can contribute, definitely.
Absolutely. So check out Disney Universe podcast. I went with my Chicago accent because we have the podcast princesses here as well. Sam, how you doing?
Oh, I'm just practically perfect in every way.
Hey, it's better than being unwell and crazy. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
So I'm just saying. So everyone thinks different things about people, but I'm glad you're practically perfect. Glad to have you here.
Wait, you just made people. No, I am not unwell. I am very well.
I'm saying it's better than. Okay, we got people in here already. Keith is here. Keith is so excited today. Everyone say hello to Keith. Hello, Keith. How are you today?
What's up, Keith?
Keith is having a great day.
Hi, Keith.
Long live Crow. What's up, guys? How you doing? Long live Crow. Entertainers here says hello. Lewis is telling you to focus.
I was sharing the show, Lou.
Kevin says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Focus, Joey.
Happy Hanukkah, Kevin.
Amanda says, hello. Yeah, Lou, it's not like the Dodgers are playing still. Oh, Kevin out of nowhere with the focus, right?
Howdy, Alvy.
Alvy's here. Alvy's the big Fisher guy back east, right? Or no, he's out here.
No, Alvy is in East Texas.
So many of them. I don't know who's where. We're getting bombarded by. If I saw one today, the guy was. I don't know if this is one of your friends, but now for some reason I get all these live shows on the Walt's Apartment podcast thing. Like, hey, this guy's fishing. AZ was fishing today, and then this other guy was fishing, and he had the hook, and he's like, I don't know, the hook was bigger than the fish's head, so he had to throw it back, and I was like learning about fishing. So, but whatever.
Good for you, Sean.
Fun fact: my uncle and cousins fished in the rivers of America back in the day.
Hello, Sam and Joey. That's kind of messed up, Keith. I'm here too. That hurts. Hello, Sam and Joey. Should I just leave, or I mean, wow.
Happy New Year's, Alvy.
I'm here. Hello to all. Hello, David. Welcome in. We have we got some fun. Let's talk about Walt's Apartment Productions for a few minutes, then we'll get into some stuff here. If you don't know about us, we are a wacky group of 14 hosts that host. We have 10 different shows. And to run down those shows real quick, we have this show here, which is Walt's Apartment Live, which is, you get this every Wednesday night. We have a newer show, kind of just came out of Lewis's head. When we interviewed David from Fresh Baked and Chris Provost and Kelly from Theme Park Mom, he started putting them on YouTube and just called them Walt's Apartment Presents. So we're just going to call it a show because we're going to be doing a lot more of those. We have a lot of stuff coming up. Mr. Cheesy Pop is coming up. Terry Hardin will be on after the first of the year.
I love her.
According to our buddy Vince, who was the biggest connection that I've ever made this weekend, Vince will talk to Bob Gurr on Sunday about being on the show. So we'll find out. We'll find out if that's really going to happen. So he knows Bob Gurr. He literally called Terry Hardin from the floor of MouseCon and said, "Hey, you want to be on this show?" She's like, "Absolutely." She reached out to me and said, "Yeah, I'd love to be on." She said she's busy. I said, "Terry, let's do it after the first of the year, after the holidays." And she's totally fine.
Obsessed with her.
He did interrogate her first. He was like, "Hey, sweetie, how come you're not here?"
Exactly. It was just crazy. He says, "Oh, you want Terry?" And he just picks up his phone and dials and just called her up. Working on some other stuff. Like I said, Mr. Cheesy Pop, we're going to have on. I talked to Max last week. We're going to have him on. He's always fun. And when we get close to Christmas, we'll be playing his Christmas song a couple times before on the live shows. But Walt's Apartment Presents Extra Magic Hour is our theme park based show covering all things, not just Disney theme parks. We got Disney, Universal,
cruise lines.
Yeah, the sisters love the cruise lines. So that's
I love the sisters.
Mad Tea Party is our bi-weekly every other Monday show. On a little bit of a break right now. We're going to be coming back with something new and fresh for the first of the year. We will be moving a few things to literally just being on YouTube. So that will be one of them. And we'll talk more about that the next month and a half. But got some fun things planned. Imagine that, the Imagineering podcast, which is from the brainchild of, I want to say, was it Lewis's idea or was it Amanda's idea? Or was it all of your idea? It was all of your guys. The four of you came up with that idea.
Yeah, I think it just came together.
And you guys did a show with Just Ask Danny on Monday, right? It'll come out next week. How was that?
It was good. I was very distracted and I felt horrible because I ended up working throughout it.
But you guys did your Imagineer. Did you guys wind up doing your Imagineer Rushmores?
We've done ours before. But Danny gave his. Yes, we've done ours on the show. We started Imagine That with ours.
So he says, "Hey,
it just came together."
Yeah,
we had a good one. We had a good one-on-one with Emily too. Emily, hello, Emily. Entertainer's got a question. Sean, have you ever seen the Peanuts special where where Charlie Brown sells Christmas wreaths and a girl and tells him it's not a Thanksgiving yet? Then he asks if she would buy a Thanksgiving wreath. I think so. I think everyone's seen that. That's great. I love Charlie Brown. Those Charlie Brown. Last year I just moved into my place and I was kind of like just getting my bearings on where I was. I'm really looking forward to a lot of the Christmas stuff. I didn't watch my favorite movie, Christmas Vacation, once last year. I didn't have a Christmas tree last year. I didn't really do anything.
The most quiet I've ever been, Kevin.
Sam only announced our commercial breaks. All right. We also have Imagine That. I talked about that. Knights of the Rogue Republic is our Star Wars based show. The Tribe with Blurred Hulk and Lewis and Sam, and this last go around was with Courtney and Kelly, which as well. We have the Disney Universe podcast, which we're honored to have them as part of us. The Tiki Cast, which is part of the Disney Universe podcast, which is part of Walt's Apartment Productions. It's like this big pyramid scheme if you look at it on a piece of paper.
Like I was telling you on the weekend, Tal says we're the basement of Walt's apartment.
You're not the basement. She needs to stop saying that.
I think it's
funny. Congaloosh Club.
We're getting to it.
Could be the basement. Congaloosh Club is coming.
It's a
It
cabana.
is
a cabana
about SEA or SEA or
SEA.
Society of Explorers and Adventurers. Yeah, I actually listen sometimes. So that's us. Those are shows. Our hosts, really quick. We have Tal. I'm going to announce her first. We have Josh. We have Amber, Jade, Ryan, Alex, Kevin, Amanda, Kelly, Courtney, David, Joey, Lewis, Sam, and yours truly. All 14 of us make up Walt's Apartment Productions. And we love doing this and we love having fun. We have so much fun things coming our way. I'm going to try to go to Disneyland next month just by myself, just because I already made the reservations, and if I can do it, I'm going to go. So it'll be fun. Just go down and check it out for a day or two and see what we can do. I've never been to Disneyland at Christmas time, so I'm looking forward to seeing it like with all the Christmas. I've been there like at the end of Halloween where you can still see like some of the Christmas stuff. But Sean, Sam, Joey, do any of you wait till after Thanksgiving to put up your Christmas holiday?
I do. The day after Thanksgiving, I decorate for Christmas.
Yeah, pretty close after. That's when I listen to Christmas music too. So
yeah, I didn't do anything last year, so I really don't know. I don't know when I'll do it this year, but yeah. I'm excited.
Sometimes I do Christmas music if it's snowing. We usually get snow around Halloween, so sometimes the Christmas music happens then.
I thought it was funny seeing a bunch of cosplayers actually cosplaying at Halloween parties as Mariah Carey. Then, like the last song at like a club or something is All I Want to Do for Christmas Is You.
Guys, I have to tell you something.
Okay.
This was a big deal for me.
Okay.
I was in a TikTok. I'm building up suspense here.
God dang.
I was in a TikTok live. I was in someone's box, and some guy came in, and they were asking me. Stop. They were asking me. No, stop. Listen.
About your box.
They were asking me about the podcast, and I was like telling them like how we got to host the main stage at Rogue Comic Con, and the one guy goes, "No, you didn't." He goes, "I was there." And then he goes, "But I couldn't see anything out of my costume." I said, "I hosted the costume contest."
Yeah, you dumbass. Big fat guy with a beard. You remember him?
And I pulled up pictures, and he goes, "Oh, damn." He goes, "That's exactly where I was."
Who was he?
Who was he?
I don't remember. I gotta look at his.
Find out who he was. Find out who he was.
Yeah, this is a host that we were on the stage hosting.
We were all there.
Yeah, the three of us.
Speaking of Rogue Comic Con, we're going to be back. It's the week before Memorial Day in May. We have already started planning some stuff with them. Trivia is going to be part of it. This year, I'm hoping to do a couple live shows. I'm hoping to do a live nights and a live Elise Tribe. It's a 2-day event. Free Comic Con in Medford, Oregon. Great time. What? That's so fun.
Kevin, listen. I did not know that Mando was married. Let's drop it.
Hey, Sean Williams, how's your Halloween weekend been? I've had better weeks, buddy. I'll just leave it at that. But it's getting better now, so we're going to be good. Had a great time at MouseCon. Look at that segue into MouseCon. MouseCon in Concord. So much fun. The 9th edition of MouseCon in Concord. Had a great conversation. We did. It was weird because I felt like we were doing a lot more, even though I walked around a lot and was like bullshit. I mean, if you're watching, I got this really cool new thing on the wall. So I'm gonna make my screen bigger here. So
other side. There you go.
If you look here, on this side right here, you have Deadpool and Wanda. What's the name of the artist?
Artegard.
Artegard. I got these a couple years ago when I was there, and then a very cool friend of mine got me this amazing picture here, which is like every detail you could possibly think of at Disneyland. It's Walt. It's the statue. There's even Tiana in it. It's amazing. It's badass. So Artegard, great shit. It was very cool.
Yeah, Sam Cole, Alex interviewed him on our last MouseCon when they went around the floor. This year's we recorded 3 segments from the floor at our table, which will be on the DU probably this weekend.
Okay, cool. Joey said, not Joey, Kevin. I know more details at Disneyland. Are we doing MouseCon Bakersfield? Yes. I will. I already told my boss on Monday that I will be off whenever it is in January, so I will be there for sure.
It will be January 18th. It's a Saturday.
Okay, perfect. I will be there. Yes, that'll be fun.
Maybe
Joey and Alex.
What's the closest airport to Bakersfield?
Probably just come Sacramento. We could take you down. Probably the easiest thing.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say MouseCon. Pre-funk karaoke with Disney songs on Saturday night. Great time. LAX. Yeah, you go to LAX and Courtney and Kelly could bring you up.
Last time I was at LAX, I absolutely hated it.
Okay. See, she just said you can come with me and Kelly.
Oh,
Look at
well,
that.
I
Now-
mean, you guys might make it more tolerable because if not, I would have to be in the car with Sean. But LAX is friggin' awful.
We're flying.
LAX.
Oh, yeah, like it was so bad. All I heard is bop 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 for 6 hours. Bop 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 bop. And then this, and then this. I'm on TikTok. I'm watching this live. And then at one time she's in the car literally like this. I said, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm just liking his live." I'm like, "How many fucking times do you need to like the live?" Now they make a thing that I see on TikTok. You just push a button and it does it for you. Why is it so important to get so many freaking likes?
Because it pushes you onto the FYP.
What's the FYP?
The flip?
The For You page.
I'm not even gonna ask.
All right, so we got a couple karaoke. So the karaoke pre-funk. I have about 4 minutes of amazing karaoke here. Who wants to see Joey karaoke and
Well, first, before we
ahead.
get to that, I just want to tell people this was the second year we did it at Epidemic Ales, which is about less than 10 minutes away from the venue, and so they always do a Disney karaoke. Or no, they always do Saturday night karaoke. So they were gracious enough to have us nerd out again. Had a great crowd. We had people that were going to MouseCon, then heard about our event, so they showed up. Talked to them at the event and at MouseCon. Then same thing, people that just go to the brewery and like, what's going on tomorrow? And we're like, oh, MouseCon, we're giving away 2 tickets. So we actually gave away tickets, and they showed up and everything. So Amanda, Kim, Jason Braden from Main Gate Magic showed up, had a
JD
blast.
voices?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
He's so much fun.
He is.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
he had a blast. So, and I sent Sean a few videos
We got
that
a
I
couple
mentioned.
videos that we're going to play right now. And Amanda said, "Oh no, I wouldn't have sent you those videos if I had known it was going to be on the show tonight." LOL. Well,
Amanda, you're a star. You
Amanda.
sound fantastic when you sing. So we're playing the videos and you're going to be okay.
I don't think you saw, Amanda, when you signed the Walt Department Productions contract, that anything you used Disney related can be used for the show purposes. I'm not sure if you saw that on the contract. But anyway, we have 119 people watching and one person that's liked this show. Can the 20 people or 10 people that are in the YouTube and on Facebook, please give us a like, heart, or love. The heart is love, but it's the same thing. Just not the angry thing, because we don't want you being angry. But we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play a little music. Let's go with Joey first, and we'll save Amanda for last. Let's see what we got here.
I have not watched it.
That girl is taking the wrong man. No one says no to Gaston. Darn right. Dismissed, rejected, publicly humiliated. Why, it's more than I can bear. More beer! What for? Nothing else. I'm disgraced. Who, you? Never. Gaston, you got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps.
I'm so sad I missed
like
this.
to be you, Gaston. Even when
That's what they did when I was there. What the hell? This is great.
there's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's all inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. Sing along. No one's quick as Gaston. No one's quick as Gaston.
So the entire brewery was long.
So there's no man in town evidently perfect outdoor paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, or Alex, it's who's secretly hurt to beyond. Everybody, no one got a slump of things in my Gaston. As a special many years I've been sympathy. My, what a guy that Gaston. With 12 hits. Gaston is the best and the rest is the rest. No one fights like Gaston. Houses lights like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston. As you see, I've got points to spare. Not a bit of it scraggly or scrawny. That's right. And every last inch of me's covered with hair. Oh, and it's like Gaston matches with. In the spinning match, nobody's fits like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating. Tweet! Goes for Gaston. When I'm at a morning, that morning to a weekend bar is fun. And now.
Jason is like the coolest person ever.
So
he is so much. Did it end like did it just end?
yeah, because I think of the space it took for her to send it to me.
Oh, gotcha.
So like last year, where
they're all 2 minutes and 28 seconds, so that makes sense.
So where they ended it, like that was the last song of the night. So most of the patrons went out, but the Disney people stayed in, and like I said, everybody was, swinging their beers and singing and stuff. It was awesome, and like I said, Jason killed it.
That was awesome. What'd you just send me, Joey? Talk about it before I play it, because it's processing. So you just sent me one.
I think I might have sent
you.
Oh, that. So my first song, when I was still on my first beer, was "Shaboom" from Cars. And then I sang "Want to Be Like You."
You said your first beer. How many beers were consumed, Joey?
More than one.
Stone Cold. I drank a beer.
Did you drink the flight?
I drank a beer.
I drank it too.
I want to go back just for that.
I drank another.
I drank this is their Schwarzhammer. It's an Oktoberfest. Very, very delicious. Jason and Amanda, I think I sent you that video. They sang "A Whole New World."
Yeah.
Killed that.
I want to play more of these, but I want to get into some of our ad breaks as well. What do you guys want to hear first? You want to hear "Getaway Today"? You want to hear "We're in the Park," or do you want to hear Louie? Louie, Sunken City actually has words now. It's kind of crazy.
Let's let Lou roll it out.
All right, let's open this up. We're gonna hear from our buddy Lou.
Jason and Joey for sure, David.
Jason and Amanda.
All right, let's do this thing. Let's hear from
Amanda and anybody.
Design. Here we go.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? What about Disney characters like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thieves? That's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. If you like cups, do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, Wall-E. That's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right, if you also like Walt's Apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody, we appreciate you.
I guess the show's about to come back on.
Kevin did that impromptu, no script, off the cuff, and he is so witty. So Joey, Kevin said earlier he's waiting for his invite to be a voice actor on Kungaloosh Club. I think we need to talk to him and Jason.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That was fantastic.
That was awesome. I just can't.
Amanda, you married that specimen of a man.
He crushed it. That's awesome. So you want to do more karaoke? You want to talk about something? We have 2 more karaoke songs. I'm just going to throw it out there now. I got a lot of shit last year for us not doing karaoke for the Chris Brown show. That will come back for the anniversary show in August. We will all be doing karaoke. You will not be on the show that night if you're not singing a song. Let's just put it that way. So we're all going to be on singing some karaoke and have a good time. It might just be me because everyone's like, fuck you. I'm not going to be on there and sing it, but we're going to have some. I don't care. It'll be fun. I actually listened to that show on the way back from MouseCon. I'm like, damn, we really need to do that again. It was really cool. And it was fun. I'm glad you sent us these songs, Joey, because we didn't have a lot to talk about tonight, so we can listen to.
Oh yeah, so real quick, Amanda sent me a bunch because I was actually going to piece some of the videos that she sent and Alex, and kind of just do a little, just a little. Fun.
David, better order now because the show's coming back on.
hurry!
He's like, you like Walt's Apartment stuff? They got that too. I like cups. I'm like that.
You ever get colds? Buy a sweatshirt.
Freaking Kevin. And I could just see, oh my gosh. And Dina Menzel will be performing at the Thanksgiving Day Parade. I wonder what Wicked, maybe?
I'm thinking Wicked.
I'm just guessing she'll probably sing something from Wicked. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Wicked. Is she in Wicked?
No, but the movie comes out on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kristen Chenoweth had a cameo in the movie, but
yeah. Let's see here. That's why Love Millage cracks me up. You guys are so sweet. Oh, thanks, Kevin. That was amazing. Kim says, we talking about, oh yeah, that Kevin's thing. I just can't. Okay, we got all that. We're all caught up with the things. Still, we have people that have not liked this show, love this show. You know, we have six people in both. We have 6 in the Walt's Apartment YouTubes, 5 in the Disney Insider, and 3 in the Walt's Apartment Productions Facebook page. That's like 13 to me. So if you guys could maybe give us a like, follow, 13. Whatever. So now it's dropping.
And then 128 on X. 128.
I'm actually watching the number drop as I say that. Cool.
Because you're targeting them.
You're like, screw you then.
If you can't make us do anything. Anyway, we got a couple songs here. Sam, did I ask you guys this last week? What's your favorite time in the park, or just your favorite holiday last week?
I don't remember, but when you asked us what our favorite time in the park is.
Okay.
I do. Mine is Christmas.
Okay, that's fair.
Christmas. Actually, I really like June too.
I like spring. Someone asked me the other day when was the best time, and I said, Christmas looks cool. I've never seen it in person, but spring at Disneyland with all the pink and purple, because they have all those cherry blossom trees, is just the coolest freaking look ever. I
like June because people complain it's too hot, and then they go take naps midday, or they get rained on and then they leave, and then I have the park to myself for a little bit, pretty much. Not to myself. But then I also like cruising in June too. So
if you were to book something like that, where would you look for something like that?
Where would I look?
Where'd you go to get some help with?
I would definitely contact Getaway Today for all of my vacation planning needs.
You would? Okay.
I would.
We'll hear about them in a few minutes as well. But let's listen to another song. Or you want to hear about them now? I mean, that's two commercials too close.
There you go. Do a song.
Okay, I gotta go down.
I'm waiting to see if you forget what you forgot last week.
Oh, fuck, I already did. But we're gonna come to it, so don't worry. I didn't expect to have the videos.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. I even told you this morning. I said this will be the first thing you're saying. I'm actually gonna look at the text. I said, unless you forget. Ha ha ha. Yeah, guess what? I forgot again. I need to make notes. So after this next song, we're gonna hear from Getaway Today. Then we're gonna do This Week in Disney History, the featured segment of Walt's Apartment Live. What, Joey? You're muted, bro.
Play the music.
Play the music, he says. Here we go. This is just Joey doing a solo.
Oh no.
Life gives me a dream. If I could take you up to paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life gives me a dream. Sweetheart, we're looking for the one. I need that to say it. Oh, I'm a different. I need you. Life gives me a dream. If I can my dreams come true. If I would love you, so I love you.
I lost my plate.
Something's on my mind. If you were high, what could you do? Baby, we'd be so high. Oh, life gives me free. Shaboom, if I could kiss you up paradise. Shaboom, tell me how you're the one that you love. Life gives me free. Shaboom, I want to be you. Life gives me a dream. Life gives me a dream.
The dancing is amazing.
We're still rambling off. We got some tickets at our table over here.
That's for my first beer.
Oh, life gives me a dream. Shaboom, I can take you out to paradise up above. Shaboom, tell me don't let the only one that you love. Life gives me a dream. Sweetheart, you're rocking. Shaboom, I'm gonna give you. Oh, life gives me a dream. Life gives me a dream. Do, shaboom.
think you got a fan over here, Joey, in the comments.
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah, Alex and Amanda kept sending her videos like, he sang this for you. I was only on my first beer on that song, but I had about 4, 5.
nice.
You
Sam,
know.
is David his fishing buddy?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I'm just trying to keep track who's who. You know. Yeah. So let's hear from Getaway today. We'll come back and then we will do This Week in Disney History. We have one more song, which is Jason Braden and Amanda singing. I think it's A Whole New World. Is that correct? We'll talk a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about Magic Keys, and then maybe we'll hear from Chris. I got some Chris songs here too. If you guys want to hear Chris sing,
Always want to hear Chris songs.
Hey, do you have our karaoke from last year?
I don't know where it is. I'm not sure who has it. You have it? Okay. Then if you sent it to me, then we'll throw that in there. We'll play that too. That's just karaoke jam tonight. But actually, first off,
Alex saying I don't have a long enough video, but Alex saying bare necessities, but he totally flipped all the words to beer necessities, and it was amazing. We gotta put that for real, like record that or something.
Absolutely. So let's do this. Let's hear about Getaway Today, our amazing travel agent, host, sponsor, and then we'll move on from there.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Get to Know Our Sponsor. Getaway Today has been helping Disney vacation dreams come true since 1990. Whether you choose to visit the happiest place on earth or travel to Orlando for the most epic adventure, they want to help. Need to know the best hotel in the area? What theme park ticket should you use? Have a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts are always here to help. Want to book a cruise and don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will help you find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of Getaway Today's experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help every step of the way and take care of all the details so you can just focus on the fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours in advance. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today will guarantee the best prices with no hidden fees, and every time you book with Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million has been donated. So just click the link in our show notes to start your Disney, Universal, or cruise vacation planning for more information and the best deal. Or you can dial 855-GETAWAY and be sure to tell them Walt's Apartment sent you. And until next time, we hope you enjoy the view from Walt's Apartment.
Right, Amanda? Right? Okay. Yeah. Anyway, we do love Getaway Today. They are amazing. They're the best. They are so cool. Kim and everyone there has just been so awesome for us. All of our sponsors are such badasses, and I'm glad to have all of them as part of us. But now we're going to get in. We're going to do a little This Week in Disney History because I forgot to do it at the beginning of the show because I got so excited about the karaoke. And Sam, like I said, told me earlier today, you'll forget like I did last week, but this is the new featured segment. I mean, basically nothing else really matters on Walt's Apartment Live except this at this point, which is This Week in Disney History, which has moved from Extra Magic Hour because there's so many god dang freaking theme parks we need to talk about. We had to move stuff away from that show to bring it to here because we love all theme parks. Yes, I said it. I even said it in the Getaway Day ad. I even mentioned Epic Universe twice, if you guys were paying attention. So yes,
very proud of you, sir.
It's a real thing. It's coming, and we just need to embrace it. So
our Sean is all grown up.
You're all grown up, Peter Pan.
There's so much. There's so much.
He's realizing there's more outside of Neverland.
That's right. Never, ever, ever. Let's go. Let's hear This Week in Disney History. We need to get like a little theme song for this as well. I got so many plans now.
Write it down and we'll work on it.
In Disney History.
This week
talks about stuff. Okay.
Yes, indeed. This week in Disney
History.
So
will we get This Week in Universal
I'm on my second drink.
Probably not. Okay, you can calm down over there. Okay. 1977, This Week in Disney History. Disney's Peach Dragon was released in the U.S.
Great movie.
It is.
I love Peach Dragon.
So underrated.
Passamaquoddy. Passamassey. I love that. That whole part when they sing freaking that song. Sorry.
So did you realize that film was the first animation that didn't involve any of the 9 old men?
Really? I did not know that.
I did not know that.
It was the first Disney film to be recorded in the Dolby Stereo sound system and the first involving animation in which none of the 9 old men were part of it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, were they not alive, or they weren't part of it?
They were no longer working, I don't think.
There's a few that I think Frank and Ollie were alive, and a couple other
they were
ones.
alive,
Mark
but I
Davis
don't
was
think
still
they were
alive,
still
wasn't he?
animating.
Yeah. I
Right.
love Pete's Dragon
It's underrated.
so much. If we were, that's so much fun. Keith Bard with just the exclamation point. Just boom.
There you go. Okay. You ready? This is one that I didn't know about. 1982. Walt Disney World Eyes and Ears reports on a new resort.
Sean was 9.
Cypress Point Lodge was to be a medium-sized hotel facility on the south shore of Bay Lake near Fort Wilderness Campground Resort. It was supposed to be 550 rooms, 50 log cabins on the beach, secluded in a deep forest. Guess what?
What?
Didn't happen. They announced it and it never happened.
Damn, Chapek.
In 1982, it's playing Bob Chapek.
I mean, we have to blame Bob Chapek for everything. It just totally makes sense.
There's a book report that never mind.
We did get Wilderness Lodge a few years later.
So 82, that would have been
a few years, but quite a few years later.
Would that have been in 82, Sam? Was that Card Walker still?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin says that checks out.
Absolutely.
See?
For sure.
Okay. 2016.
Oh.
Walt Disney Parks and resorts received federal permission to fly drones over their own parks. So but they still really don't do it, tons.
That's interesting because
I want like full-on drone shows.
They have it, don't they? Doesn't Disney World have that?
Disney Springs, is that still going, or is that limited?
It's amazing. I've seen that. That thing is cool.
No, I'm talking about like castle drone shows. I want castle drone shows.
I want that electric parade one that they had in Paris. That looked awesome.
That's what I want.
Well, I think it's cool that they did the one at Disney Springs because it's free. You know what I mean? Or Courtney says no, not anymore. That sucks that they're not doing anymore because that was really cool. I think the whole drone technology, the way they can do that, just blows my mind how they can do that. And I'm surprised they don't do that more at Disneyland because there's so many times during the seasons when it's windy. If it's windy at all, because Disneyland's in a desert, they don't want to.
You can't do fireworks.
Yeah, so drones would be good.
And the neighborhoods and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think Disney World or Disney Springs might have been just a little testing phase for what
during
they
the
can
summer.
do.
Yeah, during the summer.
They bring it back to Disneyland for the 70th, perhaps, or something. So
that'd be great. They're saying they could launch them off of like Runaway Railway. They said that's a big enough building to like put them on top of, because you need like a huge space, I guess, to set them all up. And sorry, Sam, we're cutting you off.
I would say that same day, Doctor Strange came out in the U.S. It had already been out in Hong Kong.
Underrated movie as well, I believe.
October.
I thought Doctor Strange was pretty good.
Yes, the first one was.
Second one was great.
Okay.
Do we disagree upon that?
We'll talk later.
She's right here. She's right here. She's just an upset mom. That's it.
Yeah, just an upset mom. Okay, so Dr. Strange.
Let's all kiss Agatha's ass, though. Whatever. Namor's ass. Whatever. You don't even get me freaking. This is my second drink. I should have
not Namor's ass.
1998
was a good year.
It was a good year. Bob Chapek.
The Water Boy came out.
Did you literally just put? Is that a Disney movie?
It's Touchstone, wasn't it?
It's Touchstone.
Oh my gosh, Mama, such a good movie.
Yep.
Captain Athena showed the movie.
And then so they actually released a Waterboy album out of Disney Hollywood Records.
Well, it had a great soundtrack, so I could totally see that. That was such a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, is there an Adam Sandler movie that's not good?
Some of the drama ones are a little much.
Maybe the Nikki one.
Like
what's that one called?
Nikki. Oh, the Disney, the one Disney one. The bed dream or bedtime stories.
Yeah.
I really didn't like any of the Grown Ups movies either.
Jack and Jill.
Oh, the grown-ups movies are great.
Waterboy's like the best though.
Yeah.
I like
Waterboy and Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison are the top 3 Adam Sandler. I'm so glad they're making Happy Gilmore 2. I hope they don't ruin it, but
I can't wait for that.
Travis will be in it. So
okay,
Who?
2 more.
Travis.
Oh,
Kills.
sorry.
Disney's 1941 animated Dumbo was released on VHS for the first time in 1985.
Ah,
Like 40 years later. All right, here's the best one I got for the day. Are you ready?
love that.
You already did the Waterboy one. What could be better than
No,
that?
I promise you this is so much better. Are you ready for it? Take a deep breath. In 2016, the Chicago Cubs celebrated their World Series championship
What's that got to do with
at Disney World.
Disneyland?
At Disney World.
Who cares?
Excuse you.
Cubs?
I care.
1 year after it's predicted in Back to the Future too,
Yes.
because they won it in 2015.
2016, the Cubs. Well, in 2017, the Astros celebrated at Walt Disney World.
So now we can just
Awesome.
we can skew Disney whatever happened at Disney this week to our own personal needs.
Had a celebration at
think
Walt
how many
Disney World.
people do you think you're Chicago Cubs fans? Raise your hand in the chat if you're a Chicago Cubs fan.
Listen, if you're a baseball fan at all, you can respect the Cubs.
Why? Because it took 100 years to win?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so
And we don't have fair weather fans.
Iconic stadium too.
2015 in the Universal movie BTTF, Back to the Future. Yes.
They beat Miami, who at the time didn't have a baseball team, so they predicted that too, before the Marlins.
Hey, Chicago. What do you say?
You said that wrong.
Chicago.
No, it's hey Chicago, what do you say?
I love Chicago, home of the
Cubs
Blues
are
Brothers.
gonna win today.
Oh my gosh. I found a video on YouTube, which is just all the songs from the Blues Brothers. It's the best.
Oh yeah.
You guys talked about drinking. You guys talked about drinking before the show. It's not my fault.
I didn't talk about drinking.
Someone did. I just saw the Discord. Someone posted something. I'm like, "Good evening, George.
I was
You
late
sexy
to that
beast.
chat.
How are you, George?
Hey, George.
George is here.
Hi,
How are you
friend.
doing, my friend? Good to see you.
What up, George?
George is in the chat.
George.
No, you and David posted like what you're drinking. So I'm like, are we drinking?
I had nothing to do with it. I was busy up until this live.
'Cause like I said, I'm drinking this lovely Schwarzhammer from Epidemic Ales, home of the doo-wop pre-funk from MouseCon.
Sam, did you send me that video of us singing, or did you not find it?
I'm trying to, but it's trying to load.
Is that like Tony the Tiger? Life is great.
Great.
Do you want me to send it to you on Messenger or on
Yeah, that'd
your
be
text?
the best. The
Okay.
Messenger's easier. I can just download it from there. So let's do this. Let's go and let's hear about not Getaway. You heard about them. Let's hear from Where in the Park about the theme park scavenger game show that we have.
We saw them last weekend.
Pack. We did see them at MouseCon. They were great. It was great
Not
to
a
see them, man.
scavenger hunt, remember?
It is.
It's a theme park game pack now.
Okay.
Because that's what we're calling it now, right, guys? Tell me I'm not
I
wrong.
apologize.
I might have just made that up.
But let's listen and hear about what Where in the Park is, and we'll be right back.
Hey fam, what scavenger hunt are you doing?
Well, we are doing Where in the Park.
Do you guys know where in the park? Because we do.
We do. So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game, Where in the Park, right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers as we are, it's a fun, challenging even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
Still
this
a
in
challenge.
the bag. Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Check
Yeah,
them
really
out.
they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
Where in the park have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
It'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and
yeah.
all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're
Yes.
continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, whereinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate We're in the Park.
You know, they're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some We're in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at whereinthepark.com.
That sounded like that guy that was on the Sunken City design.
I know, man. That guy's
Yeah.
all over the place. We're so awesome. We have such awesome voice actors here on the Walt's Apartment Productions Network. Yeah, that's how we roll. We're in the park. I guess it's the theme park game. That's what it's called.
They're
now?
Where in the Park games.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. I do love that ad. That ad is fun. Yeah, we're in the park, Sunken City, getaway today. Thank you guys for being our sponsors, and we love you. We appreciate you if you're Lewis. But
And our friends.
we have a couple trivia. We have not a couple trivias. We can do. I have two more karaoke's. One from me and Sam from last year. One from Joey and Jason, and I'll throw in a Chris in there. What do you guys want to hear next? You guys pick.
It should be Amanda and Jason, but
Amanda.
Oh,
Let's go to you guys.
Amanda and Jason. I'm sorry.
Let's go to
What do you
you
guys
guys.
want to hear?
Oh, us. Let's go. Yeah,
Us?
let's hear us.
Let's go. What song did we sing? I forgot what song we even sang.
I remember.
Let's
Just
go.
play
Here we
it.
go. Here we go.
Well, I went down to the Grand County auction, where I saw something I just had to have. My mind told me I could be my heart said, go ahead and make a bid on that. Here we go! And I said, hey, pretty lady, would you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make your mind on mine. I'll do your business and be just a second call. I ain't anyone looking so fine. I ain't gonna have a single one of a kind. I'm going twice. Going twice. I'm sold to a lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know she's got the river and let's start heading through the line. I'm about to take my heart goodbye.
Kevin, the song is from Home on the Range.
He was taking bids and calling them out loud. I guess I was really getting in. I just shouted out above the crowd. Now I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I give anything to make a mind on mine. I'll do your business, be that's what I can call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Man, I got a house, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm told a lady in a long black dress was the one for heart. No contest with a rude and lip swap hair blue light. I'm about to kiss my heart goodbye. Wait, we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make your mind on mine. I'll do your best and be just a second call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I got a house, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm told the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know she's got a ring around this part every life.
Damn.
I'm about to bid my heart goodbye.
And that was after a flight of beer.
That was on
Damn.
TikTok. That was on TikTok. Oh damn. I'm so glad Kelly was there to root us on. That was awesome.
We were all there rooting you guys on.
That was fun. That's my karaoke jam. I love that song. But so we can do one of two things here. I can play Kevin. I cannot just get Jason and Amanda singing.
Of beer. That was a flight.
Or we can play Chris. We can do Chris at the end. I'll let you guys pick the song that I have loaded up in here. But you guys want to hear? Do you want to talk about Disney, or this is just more fun? You guys know when you like come to this show, it's like really not like anything is meant to happen. It's just we just kind of throw some. I have like 3 things written down here, and we just have fun. And I appreciate the
It's
180
okay, Kevin.
180 people that are still here watching us. I appreciate that. So let's do this. Let's play Jason and Amanda singing, and then we'll come back and we'll round it back out with Chris. Does that work?
Sounds good.
All right.
I can show you the world. Shine, shimmering, granted. Tell the princess now when you last left your heart is I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over sideways and under. Magic heart is bright. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, where it goes. We're staying only Now I'm in a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. Hold your breath, it gets better. I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world. That's where we'll be. The thrilling chase for you and me.
Damn, Daniel. That was good, Amanda.
Amanda, you're precious. I forgot I have one of Amanda and I from last year too. I should have sent you that one.
I haven't cried that much since Titanic. That was a 10.
The fucking 10.
That was a fun night. Fun night.
Yeah.
I'm sad I wasn't there.
I think Joey was talking about maybe figuring out trying to do something for Real Comic Con. We can try to figure out something up there. That'd be fun.
Yes, please.
We can. I think we can squeeze it in.
See if we can figure out maybe like a like Saturday night, get together. That'd be fun. Kevin, Amanda, you come into the Road Comic Con? I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I'm just asking. But
I'm coming.
All right. So
it's like, okay, I don't care, Sam.
No, but I know you're coming. I have Chris singing Mulan, which is we play that a lot. I have Chris singing I Would Do Anything for Love. I have Chris singing I'm Walking in Memphis. And Help from My Friends that Chris does. So I don't know. What do you guys want? And this I know this completely turned into a karaoke show, which I'm glad you guys are here for it. No, why are you sorry? It gave us content and people get to listen to all this stuff.
All those
We're talking about Magic Keys selling out so much. I mean, they're going to sell out probably tomorrow or the next day. Deal with it. Magic Keys are on sale at Disneyland, folks. Exciting news. Great. Spend the $1,200. Get them. Let's go.
I think all the songs he sings are just bangers and epic.
I Would Do Anything for Love is my favorite, but it's 5 minutes long. But
yeah, I was going to say either Mulan just because it's Disney, or I don't think. Have we heard Little Help from My Friends?
I don't know if it's the whole song. I think we did last year once or something.
Let's do Mulan. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a good one too. like I said, any of the videos that he sings.
Help from my friends is really good. He does to kill that walking in. What'd you say, Mulan?
Yeah.
Let's do Mulan.
All right, we'll do Mulan. We'll come back and we'll bring this thing home. And if y'all know Chris is, I don't need to explain it right now. But here's Chris singing a little bit of Mulan for you.
Once you find your center, that's it, you are sure to win. Your spineless, pale, pathetic lot, and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I make a man out of you. I'm never gonna catch my breath, sing about it, those who knew me. Boys like fool in school for cutting the chin. This guy's gonna save his death. Oh, you see right through me. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. Be a man, you must be swift as the coursing river. With all the force of a great typhoon. Be a man, with all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us till the hunt arrives. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're suited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man out of you? Be a man, we must be swift as the coursing river. With all the force of a great typhoon. Be a man, with all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Be a man, we must be swift as the coursing river. With all the force of a great typhoon. With all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Yeah!
Joey's hands on the side the whole time.
I know.
So I'm pretty sure that inspired us to plan the MouseCon thing.
The pre-funk.
Now that I think of, yeah.
Sean, we do have 181 people watching right now. Why don't you tell them a little bit about Chris? Well,
I don't get emotional tonight.
Okay.
With you, Chris is my guy.
This is the reason that we are all here together.
Yeah, I heard that 40 times on that episode that I listened to on the way home, and I realized I said it way too much.
Oh, you did.
Well, I'll say it for you.
But it is what it is. Chris is, if you guys, we do have people that probably aren't part of this that weren't listening. Then Chris was part of the show that I was on before this, which was called the Decast, which I left that show on July 17th, 2020, which is the birthday of Disneyland as well. And at that time, I'd already created Walt's Apartment podcast, but no one knew about it except Chris. And so think about this, July 17th, 2020. We had already had the other show planned, the Walt's Apartment podcast show planned. And then we'd recorded one episode before, you have to create one episode and send it to Apple to get, hey,
to be your pilot episode.
Please accept us, blah, blah, blah. They accepted us. We actually recorded our very first show the weekend of August. I want to say 1st or 2nd. I think it was the 2nd, which was a Sunday night. We recorded our second episode, August 4th. Chris passed away tragically from a massive heart attack instantly and passed away. So never got to see this show come off the ground. And if you listen to the show now, in the beginning, when you hear the gentleman speaking, it's Chris, who only recorded that opening once, which... Chris was not a man I knew for a bunch of years, but you just have that connection with someone that I knew, became my best friend for basically 2 years. We were inseparable, talked constantly, and just the most amazing person and the reason that we still do this show. And Sam's right. In a roundabout way, if Chris was still here, none of them would be here because it takes 14 people to replace Chris Brown. So that's why we say that. But he's amazing, and we love him. I love him. And good guy, and you didn't need to do that to me tonight because I've already been drinking, so that doesn't help the situation. So, but
I love you. You're fine.
Yeah. So to Chris, even though my drink is empty, but to Chris for sure.
I'm drinking for you.
Yeah, he's awesome. We every year around August 4th, is when we start our new seasons. We decided we're not going to call the shows seasons anymore. We're just going to have an anniversary show of Chris every year, and there's no Walt Department season 5, season 4, season 3. It's just Walt Department at this point.
And if you've seen our Walt Department Plus logo that Lou put together, which is awesome, looks like the Disney Plus home screen. There's a nice little homage to Chris as the.
He's the subscriber.
He's a subscriber.
Top corner. Yep, top corner there on the top right corner. He's the actual subscriber. The most amazing, loving, caring person that I've ever met. I will never waver from that comment. I've met a lot of people since him and before him, and just to have someone be that supportive of you in a time when you need it most. Screw you, Sam, for doing this, but he's an amazing person, and he's the reason we do this for sure. So yeah.
And on that note,
get your magic keys.
Get your magic keys because they're on sale now.
Get your magic keys and close it out.
Oh, sorry. We hope you enjoyed we hope you enjoyed it. Oh shit! I pushed the wrong button. Until next time, we'll see you. We hope you enjoyed the view from Walt's apartment. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.